Hey guys, my name is Nikhil. Welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to cover my favorite project, Klima Dao, and most importantly, why have we seen such a price dump? Before I get into this, none of this is financial advice. This is just for entertainment. So those of you who don't know Klima Dao, it is a fork of Olympus Dao. The only difference being they're using the money in the treasury to buy carbon credits off the market. So when I say carbon credits, so if you guys don't know what carbon credits are, so there are different types of companies in the world, right? So you've got companies that pollute highly, and the other companies which are green friendly, right? The ones which pollute highly, they have to offset that by going to the market and buying carbon credits. The way they do it is they go to the market, they buy a bunch of carbon credits, and they get waivers from the government to pollute more, right? As long as they have, say, 10% or 20% of carbon credits on their balance sheet. On the other hand, the green companies, say Teslas of the world, they sell these carbon credits to these highly pollutant companies, say for example Shell, which produces petroleum, right? So what Klima Dao, where does Klima Dao fit in? What they're trying to do is they're going to go to the market, use the money from treasury and buy off all the carbon credits that are there in the market. So today the carbon credit, so for 1 ton of carbon, you get a carbon credit value is around $10 to $15. Yeah, it's extremely cheap. So the whole idea here is drive up that price so that the companies have to do more to get more carbon credits rather than just going there and buying off the market. Say a company like Shell has to go and plant more trees, do something for the environment, so that they get a better carbon credits rather than going and buying it off the market, right? So that is the main difference of this project. It got launched about a month ago, I think a couple of months ago. It had an usual pump and dump kind of a view. I think it got launched on Copper Launch and Alchemist. It was priced almost like $59, and when it came up, it went up to almost $3,000 and it dumped. And it stayed around, I think around $1,000 all along for the last few weeks. And today we are seeing a massive dump. Okay, it went down to almost $912. In fact, less than that as well. I saw it at around $880 this morning. So why is this dump happening? It has to do with the KIP 3 proposal. So what it essentially means is that they're trying to rebase. Initially, they came up with the KIP 3 proposal to rebase their APYs. So we wanted to realign the APY. So what they felt was, it was all along as part of the project. As the project matures, they want to reduce the APY, and they wanted to reduce the APY and make bonding more profitable. So in which case people bond more, so the money is contributed more to the treasury, and of course when the money is contributed more to the treasury, it's used for buying off carbon credits, right? So this is their roadmap broadly. So there we are still in the discovery phase. The supply is 1 to 1 million, and we are in the range of 50 to 20k APYs. And when integration phase comes in, they will look at other projects integrating with Klima, and that's when we will see a bit of dump in the APYs. Having said that, if we are still in the discovery phase, right? So if you bought some Klima here, as we grow, the supply obviously increases, which means your holding also increases. The price action might be very different to what we see today, right? It's still whether it will hold that value or not, only time will tell. But I think once your supply goes to 1 billion or 100 billion, definitely the price of Klima will not be the same, right? But the amount of Klima Dao tokens that you hold would be exponent, like 100 times or 1,000 times exponential to what you have today, right? Uh, so yeah, so what they did was they initially announced KIP3 rebase. So it was essentially to bring down the current zero point 0.5 to 0.6, sorry, 0.46. But then they realized that their calculation was a bit off. They realized that average rebase happens every 7.2 hours instead of 8 hours. So it further brought down the rebase from zero point 0.5, so-called 0.5 to 0.417. So this spooked the market. So people started selling. So approximate APY in today's, right now we are getting an APY of over 40,000. Let me see what's the APY. Wow, current APY it's showing 74,000 because of the dump. Right, so if you see here, current APY it's showing 74,000% because the Klima Dao token, people are dumping that token, right? So essentially they want to get to about 23,000% in the next 7-8 days. So that is the roadmap and plan. So that's the reason you're seeing this kind of a price action. Personally, guys, I just went in and bought some. I have a lot of faith in this project. This is in my view, this is one of the coolest projects which is actually attempting to change the world from a cryptocurrency perspective. I think in the future, if there are any debates, I mean there will be debates again on climate change and the impact of Bitcoin on the climate, blah blah blah. In which case, I think projects like Klima Dao will have will have the spotlight on them, right? Yep. So that's all I had for today. Hope you guys like this. Please subscribe, leave a comment. This is just day 2 for me. I've just started this YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoy the content. Thank you.